All right, our friend Good Games did a really cool video, and he's actually pumping out a lot of material, and he's put English on it because he's from Mother Russia, and it's really, really cool. He did a study about sonic booms in Star Citizen. Interestingly enough, there are no sonic booms built into the audio in Star Citizen. However, there is one ship that has a sonic boom naturally programmed in, and I believe he said it was the Arrow. So he's experimenting with sound in this. And, you know, velocity, atmospheres, you know, like there's a lot of testing in this. I kind of want to watch a little bit of this with you guys. Let's check it out.
Привет, друзья! Просматривая комментарии под последними двумя видео про Flyby, я наткнулся на такой комментарий и вот такой. Ну что ж, думаю я, и вправду было бы интересно посмотреть и послушать такие эффекты у нас в игре, пролетая в атмосфере. Я списался с автором этого комментария, и мы пошли тестировать. Планету для тестов мы выбрали Microtech, так как она схожа больше с земной атмосферой, ну а также немного пролетели на Деймаре. Немного физики, математики, сопоставив температуру, гравитацию атмосферы и ее состав, также определив скорость, мы пришли к выводу, к такому, что все-таки мы должны слышать сверхзвуковой хлопок, или удар, пролетая на корабле.
So this is really cool. He got in touch with a dude who's a genius in math, and he was talking about sonic booms. So he put these equations together to see what it would sound like to put like sonic booms in the game. So I'm gonna kind of fast forward here to show you some of the instances that they get into here, and what you'll see is an area of in-game sound they're testing. And they're standing on in Microtech on a mountain, and they'll have different ships fly past. In this instance, they have an Arrow, and they're saying there's no sonic boom, altitude 600 meters. So they're testing it. They're testing it in the game, which is fantastic. And then there is one instance where they do find that the sonic boom is built into the Arrow at a certain speed and height, but otherwise it is not. And for most other ships, it also is not. And they're saying that sound isn't indicative of what it would really be like in real life. So they're trying to make it as real as possible, right? Here's what he's putting in if there was a sonic boom, and he's putting it in. Which to me is very disturbing. But like that is actually real life. Like there would be like a very large boom. That is a little too much for me. That's a little too much for me to take. Let's try another one here. That was a little better. I think they need to work on the sound, and I would be a little bit more fine with it. But yeah.
Ну, как вам? Нравится ли вам такой звук? Хотели бы видеть его в игре? Интересно. Но теперь небольшой сюрприз. И да, мы нашли этот хлопок на стрелке. На определенной скорости он все-таки появляется. Итак, сверхзвуковой удар на не сверхзвуковой скорости. Поехали.
So yeah, and you know, in real life it's a bit much too as well, but it's real, you know what I mean? But yeah, now here's something programmed in the game. So this is something that actually developers have in the code when it comes to like the audio file being played at this. So we're seeing the Arrow 1600 meters at what, subsonic speed, so 90 meters a second. So let's listen to what it is in game personally programmed. And I wonder, because it is in the game like this, if they're planning on doing it at all and having it with other ships, which I think they should. I think this is a great video because it brings up a really a great topic in terms of like realism. And like we all want this to be as real as possible. So let's listen to it. That was cool. That was a pretty cool sound. Like I'm actually like, if they did some type of sound to put a sonic boom in the game, I would be all for that. Just the very realistic supersonic, subsonic, sonic boom sound was a little much. Like that they put into it was a little like, ah, you know what I mean? That was cool. I like that. But it's the only
Да, вы
instance they
правильно
found.
увидели, скорость корабля всего 90 метров в секунду. Может быть, разработчики перепутали название
Oz.
файлов, и этот звук должен был...
And see, Oz is saying only if the speed exceeds 750 miles per hour. Needs to be 345 meters per second at sea level. So that's great information, Oz. So he's saying in order for that sound to actually be put into the game, those are the speeds it needs to be at. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh yeah. So it says maybe devs just made a mistake in the file naming, and this sound should be used on ship speeds above 300 meters a second, which is exactly correlating with what Oz is saying. You know, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Был звучать, когда скорость корабля больше 300 метров в секунду, ну или любой другой, который для атмосферы будет сверхзвуковой, не знаю. Но какой вообще может быть хлопок на 90 метров
I didn't know that. That's great. So I'm learning. So that's actually pretty cool. That's cool.
в секунду? Но вот если бы даже сейчас взять этот хлопок, который идет на 90 метров в секунду, наложить сверху еще один звук обычного пролета на 300, ну, на сверхзвуковой скорости здесь на стрелке, совместить эти звуки и подложить под скорость стрелки 300 метров в секунду и более, и получим вот такой результат, который звучит довольно даже неплохо.
That's cool. I love the testing. I love the Good Games is testing this out, man. And this is all like what I'm talking about as a content creator. Like, it's great to get comments from you guys and constructive criticisms and reading about what you think of the game, because it can inspire new content. So good for Good Games. I dig what he's trying to do here. I dig the topic, and go check him out. Go check his channel. I love that he's putting English subtitles in his videos. I think that's a smart thing to do. Keep it up, Good Games. I think you're doing a wonderful job with your content, dude. It's so nice to see like you're starting to put out some commentaries, and just go check him out. Really good dude. Really nice dude. My Russian brother.